felt confused doing Sun Salutation, or you tried to do one on your own and got frustrated, which used to be me, by now I've taught so many beginner yoga students how to master their Sun Salutations, and I want to pass that on to you. We are going to start standing towards the top of the mat, so you'll be right here and you can look towards the screen. I'm going to face forward so you can see me better though. First pose in a Sun Salutation A is Tadasana. So your Tadasana could be with your heels in line with the hips, and that's your hip joints, not where your hips are their widest. It could be big toes touching with a little gap between the heels. It could be with big toes and heels touching. Just depends on what feels best for your body. Now look down at your feet, pick up all 10 toes. Spread the toes wide, try to lower down just the pinky toe, then the next toe along, keeping the rest of the toes up, your middle toe, that last little toe before the big toes come down, and just feel what that does to your feet. Hopefully you're feeling a bit more grounded. We want equal weight between the feet. We want shoulders stacked above the hips and your chin parallel to the earth. Now, different lineages teach different poses and movements different ways. So some lineages of yoga have palms facing towards the body. Some have them facing forward. Personally, I prefer forward because it feels more open through my chest and shoulders. I'm going to join you standing at the top of the mat, and we'll take a breath in to prepare and a breath out. On your inhale, press palms together, reach to the sky, try to lengthen from the heels through the fingertips, look to thumbs. As you exhale, a little bend through the knees, carve a line through the center of the body and make your way down. Now, if your hands are dangling in space, that is okay. You could always bring blocks underneath the hands or a block substitute. So if you don't have a block, it could be a heavy textbook, it could be a very sturdy food container that you can push your weight into. You could be here or dangling in space with a little bend in the knees. That would be your standing forward fold. Then you'll inhale, halfway lift, fingertips to the mat, the shins or the thighs. We want our spine as parallel to the earth as we can. Then exhale, bend the knees again, palms to the mat. Now step the right foot back, followed by the left foot. We're going for a high plank with shoulders stacked above wrists and a little tuck to the tailbone. Exhale, we'll lower just knees, chest and chin. That is normally all in one movement, but we're slowing it down today. On an inhale, you're going to slide forward onto the belly, lowering the pelvis down. Look down and you can untuck the toes. This is low cobra. Exhale, retucking toes. Press the sit bones back to the heels. Now you've got options here. You can pause and hold in child's pose. You can come up to all fours if that's more comfortable. Last option, downward facing dog. You've got to pick what suits you best. In your down dog, we're looking for our heels in line with sit bones. You might have the heels up high and a bend in the knees. Breathing in, especially if there's a little bit of tightness or tension through the back of the legs. Now breathing in, look between the ankles, maybe to the knees or the navel. Exhale, we're trying to push up out of the hands and wrists. Breathing in for 4. Exhaling. Breath in 5. Exhale, look off the top of the mat. We're going to step our opposite foot that came back first. So on this round, the left foot forward. And if your foot stops here, just use your left hand. Step it all the way forward. Right foot forward. Halfway lift, fingertips to the mat, or the shins, or the thighs. And exhale, forward fold. Again, blocks might come underneath the shoulders if you need to lift the earth to meet you. And then we'll inhale, press palms together, reach to sky, look to thumbs. Hands come through heart center, alongside the body. We finish as we began in Tadasana. Now you take a breather. Just a little thing that really, really helped me. If you ever have a moment where you're like, where am I in the Sun Salutation? Just remember, it's one breath, one movement. If you need to work towards that with time, take your time. The other thing is, when we inhale, we are generally moving up towards the sky. When we exhale, we're generally moving down towards the earth. So we're going to meet in Tadasana. We might pick up the pace slightly here. So find your Tadasana, firmly grounded through both feet, shoulders stacked above hips. Take an inhale to prepare. And exhale, empty all the air out of the belly. Now inhale, press palms together, reach to sky, look to thumbs. Exhale, roll and fold. We go for standing forward fold, Uttanasana. If tented fingertips come to the mat, happy days. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips to mat, shin or thighs, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, palms to the mat, left foot back, followed by the right. Now this time, hinge forward on the big toes. We want our shoulders above the fingertips. Keep the shoulders and the chest forward, lower down the knees. Little bend of the elbows into the side body. You're looking down at the mat, not towards the feet. Half chaturanga. Lifting up the feet. Inhale, upward facing dog. Now your knees and thighs lift off of the mat. Your chin is parallel to the earth. Exhale, try to draw the feet towards you, pointing the toes. Go for as high as you can. Then flip over the feet. Downward facing dog. Again, you can pick child's pose or all fours. Breathing in, heels are hips width distance apart. Exhale, you might have a soft bend in the knees. Breathing in, look between ankles, knees or navel. Exhale, imagine pushing the chest back towards the thighs. Breath in for 4. Breath out, navel to spine. Breath in, 5. Exhale, look forward off the top of the mat. Inhale, lightly step right foot forward. Again, you can use your right hand to help the foot forward. Land in a halfway lift, fingertips to mat, shins or thighs. And exhale, roll and fold, Uttanasana. Maybe there are blocks underneath the hands. Inhale, press palms together. Reach to sky, look to thumbs. Hands come through heart center, alongside the body. You'll take another breather. Our next one will be another challenge. If you feel like that was enough for you, stay with half chaturanga. If it was a bit too much for you, go back to knees, chest, chin, or Ashtangasana. That was the first variation we did. And if you'd like a breakdown of chaturangas or how to slide over the feet and the toes between your chaturanga and your upward facing dog or your downward facing dog, please let me know in the comments below. We're going to stand tall in Tadasana for our last variation. So finding your strong Tadasana, equal weight through both feet. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, empty all the air from the body. Inhale, press palms together. Reach to the sky, look to thumbs. Exhale, hinge from the hips. Roll and fold, Uttanasana. Maybe palms to the mat. Bend the knees if that helps. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips to mat, shin or thighs. Gaze under natural eye line. Exhale, palms to the mat, bend the knees, maybe try hop back into that high plank. Roll forward on the big toes, keep the shoulders above the fingertips, bend the elbows, just a mini bend today. Then inhale, upward facing dog, stepping tops of the feet to the mat, shoulders above wrists. Exhale, draw the toes towards you, pointing the feet for as long as you can. And we'll find out downward facing dog, our all fours or our child's pose. Breathing in for 2. Exhale, we're here for 5. Breath in, find your drishti or gaze point. Exhale, push up out of the hands, the wrists. Inhale, lift shoulders and hips up and back. Breath in for 4. Breath out, navel to spine. Last breath here, 5. Exhale, look off the top of the mat, find a fixed gaze point, walk the feet slightly closer towards you, let the big toes touch. Now we'll do a few mini bends, we're trying to spring load the legs. Inhale, lightly hop the feet forward towards the hands, land in a halfway lift with the rest of your breath, flat back. Exhale, roll and fold. Blocks, tented fingertips, palms flat, whatever suits you best. Inhale, press palms together, reach to the sky, gaze to thumbs. Hands come through heart center and alongside the body. I really hope that video helped, and if it did, please let me know in the comments below. Like I said, if there's anything more you want to see, also let me know, and you can like and subscribe to make sure you don't miss a video in this series. Otherwise, thank you so much for allowing me to lead you through this part of Yoga Asana practice, and stay well.